Hey everybody, this is a recap from today's service. My teaching was titled, My Shepherd, My Friend, from the 23rd Psalm. This is a very important psalm because it has so many layers. It's actually David the king sitting on the throne. He's in his kingdom, talking about the king that would come, Jesus, but he's given a perspective from when he was a shepherd boy. So at least three layers there of David's explanation. He says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. So the Lord is my shepherd. What's so important about this is the word my. It is personal. David said, I've decided to make the Lord my shepherd. Well, who is the Lord? Adonai. He's the owner of everything. Since he made everything, he owns everything. So David said, I'm going to make Adonai, the owner of all things, I'm going to make him my shepherd. Shepherd in this sense is like leading sheep, but it has a deeper connotation in the Hebrew. It literally means friend, best friend, or buddy. So wrap our heads around this. David says, I'm going to make the owner of the universe, I'm going to make him my best friend, my buddy, the person that's closest to me, the person that would go to death with me if needed to. It's amazing that Jesus would offer himself as a friend, a buddy, or closest, best friend to all of us. Now, so the question becomes, obviously, have you made Jesus your buddy? Have you made Jesus the Adon, the king of the universe? Have you made him your best friend? You should do that. But there's something that happens immediately, right in the same instant. When you say that the Lord is my shepherd, the next thing that's automatic is no lack. I shall not want. David says, I don't have any wants because the Lord who owns everything, made everything, he's my best friend. He knows exactly what I need, when I need it, and he always supplies. The implication here is David says, I shall not want, which means I don't want now, and there'll never be a time in my life when I have no want. Now, doesn't that put you to sleep? That one phrase, that mindset, that thought process, if you can ever let that sink into your heart, your worrying days will be over because Adonai supplies for you. And he leads me, he makes me lie down in green pastures. I showed everybody today this picture of green pastures, and it's not green. It looks like desert. But that's what David was talking about when he said green pastures. If all the pastures were green and we were waist deep in alfalfa, grass, or whatever, sheep eat, we wouldn't need a shepherd. The reason you need a shepherd is because grass can be scarce at times. There can be hard times to find water. Well, you need a shepherd that cares enough about you to lead you to the good stuff all the time. And not only that, David said that he makes me lie down. Truth of the matter is, neither you nor I know when we should be getting rest. And when we know we need rest, sometimes we still don't take it. Well, that's why we need a shepherd that owns everything, that is our best friend. He makes us lie down in green pastures. He makes us lie down. He makes us rest. He makes us contemplate. He makes us reflect. He causes us to heal in areas of our life because we get to walk with him. And lastly, he restores my soul. The story today that I told them and showed them a couple pictures of cast sheep, C-A-S-T, sheep. A cast sheep is a sheep that's upside down, literally lying on their back, and they cannot get up. If there wasn't for a shepherd, they would not get up again. But the shepherd comes along, turns the sheep upright so it can move on with their life. The key point for this today was that cast sheep, there are usually two things that happen that causes a sheep to be in the cast situation. They take a misstep, but they're full of fleece. They're heavy with wool. They are in a productive state, and or they are pregnant. So if you feel like you're on your back today, you feel like, wow, my soul, my mind, my will, my emotions, the way I feel, the way I make my decisions, I'm just in a funk. I'm in a depression. I'm in a state where I don't feel good. It's not always because you're a bad person or because you've done something bad. It could mean you're highly productive, or you're pregnant with a great vision, or something awesome is getting ready to happen in your life. So don't look down on yourself, because the shepherd doesn't ever look down on you. So he comes and turns upright, and you're on your happy way. And lastly, I said today, and I just want to put this out there rather, that people are deciding because they're mentally, emotionally, they're out of it. They are crashing. They are tired, worn out, dealing with failure, and even dealing with success in some sense. That people are either taking their own life, so they're committing suicide physically, and some are even committing suicide emotionally, psychologically. I just want to encourage you, anyone who's listening to me. I understand how you can get there. I understand how you can feel like life would be better if you weren't here. Life could even be better for other people if you weren't here. But I want to say that is not the truth. Life is what God gave you, and you should live in it. How do you correct it if you're emotionally out of whack? Listen, he restores your soul. I would encourage you to make Jesus, the Lord, Adonai, your best friend, your buddy, your confidant, and trust him with your life. Let him lead and direct you. That way you can deal with this restoration that's needed in your soul. So I'm Martin Williams, Ambassadors Worship Center, greatest church on earth. Subscribe to this. Let your folks know about it, and we'll be talking to you soon. I'll see you next time.